What's going on, everybody? This is One Step to Wealth. This is your girl Anointed Steps over here. Y'all know how I do. Now, I just want to show y'all something right here. Now, if you're into options income, as you know, One Step to Wealth, we all about the different types of way that you can make make money. Now, came across this YieldMax ETFs, right? Got a little birdie message that comes for all my type of investment things to research and analyze, right? So check this out. Got another one for you guys, YieldMax ETFs. So the reason for this is if you're into income options, you trade on the stock market. Remember I told you leveraging the power of $1 using $1 that controls $10 or more or whatever. This is how you really maximize your ROI, return on income. So just wanted you to look at this here. So you could buy their ETFs. Also, as I scroll down, I'm going to show you that they're available on all these different platforms. So far as brokerages, okay, U.S. regulated brokers, we deal a lot with crypto over here because we're all about decentralized products and services and applications. Also, we are all about advocacy of being your own bank over here. You already know how we do. We set you up with your own bank, and how you utilize it is totally up to you, but we give you all the different ways that you can start transferring and converting your capital into what you want it to be, because value is not determined by your government. You are your government. Value is determined on what you accept and what you value it as. Always remember that. So moving right along, Charles Schwab, you got E-Trade, of course, one of the big dogs that's been around for a long time. Interactive Brokers is a very good, not big, highly talked about brokerage firm, but it's one of the best and has a lot of assets that can be traded, held, or whatever the case may be. You'll have a lot more exposure to a lot of things using them, just to let you know. You got SoFi, of course. I think that's like the people bank, us, we the people. TD Ameritrade, which is actually partnered with Charles Schwab now, just for FYI, in case anybody doesn't know, but they are partners. Webull, of course. Robinhood, Fidelity, one of the big dogs, has been around for quite some time. They're very good, actually. Pretty good one to use, if I would say so myself. And Go Trade, haven't really heard of them. That must be new. So yeah, keep your eye out for me doing a video on that and just deep diving into that and what they do. So as you see, investments evolve. Risk, of course, everything involves risk. You getting in your car and driving somewhere is a risk. So anyway, entitled to dividend paid out. And Tesla, the ARK Innovation ETF, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Google, Netflix, Coin, Disney, Microsoft, ExxonMobil, JP Morgan, AMD, PayPal, Square, Myrna, AI, I forget who they are. GDX, I believe that's mining. I think gold. No, it's gold. Snow and ABNB. So I think that's Airbnb actually. So shareholders of funds are not entitled to any dividend payouts. That these companies actually pay out dividends, by the way, just letting you know, but you're not going to get any of those dividends. But this is a high yielding ETF, which is a basket of stocks. So they're going to put, these are actually, well, the one that came up in my attention was the Apple. So it's like a single stock ETF. And it's the first ever, and I believe this might be the first company that's ever doing this, which is one ETF. One. Okay, so it's the ETF has one stock in it. It's not a basket of stocks like as you would look here and say, okay, I want to create an ETF and we want to gain exposure to all of these, but we're going to put them in a basket, and the company, which would be Yield ETF, would hold value in all these stocks, right? They would hold shares, And what would happen is they would distribute out to who's invested in that particular ETF, which allows them to hold that many shares. Okay, so it's just a little easier way to make money off of things. So they trade options. So in my assumption here, they're really good at options, right? So here's the yield ETFs, and with them being very good at options, what you would see is that you would say, hey, well, how good are you guys? What's your yield that you're bringing back? And so to speak, the Apple one that I see that was brought up on my radar will give you a 25% yield. And some you can get 100% yield. So that's why I'm only even bringing this up, because of the yield, you know, which is this one right here, actually. So if you see the distributed rate and then you see the 30-day SEC yield on these. So let me tap back over here. There you go. So that's what they're saying here. But they have a couple of them. They have the prospectus here. And that looks like a good. All right. I like it. So that's what we're looking at. And as you see, each one of them are an option income strategy ETF. Okay, so they're trading options on this, which definitely means that they're not putting in a lot, because these shares per shares are a lot of money. You guys know that. But the options market is definitely where you can leverage the small amounts to make a lot of amounts. But you also, if you're doing just straight calls and puts, then whatever you invest is the only thing that you're risking to lose. So if you only bought an option for $7 and the option doesn't make a return, there's only two things that happen. You close the option out before the expiration date and probably salvage what's left that you didn't lose. Or if you let it expire, then all you really did, and you didn't make a profit, then you only lose the $7 because the option will go to zero. Okay? So when the option goes to zero, it's only going to eat up what you gave it. Okay, so you can only lose $7 because that's all you invested. Just to let you know, this is how easy it is. And there's really no excuses of why we're not investing in these things other than fear, fake energy appearing real. So we're not going to keep having fear of investing in the everyday things that we see are around us, right? Teslas, you see them on the road. A lot of people got Teslas. If you're not invested in a Tesla and you have a Tesla, I don't really know what you're doing, because you could be making money back off of the money that you spend into it. Same thing with Apple products, Nvidia chips, Amazon Prime accounts, Facebook marketing. If you market on Facebook, why are you not invested in getting some of that money back, getting a dividend monthly? Google, of course, Coin, Netflix. Plenty of people got Netflix. Plenty of people got Disney accounts. Every computer got Microsoft on it. You can't get around that one. ExxonMobil, you go to the gas station. Why you not invested in gas? JP Morgan. If you're invested in any way with Chase Bank, then you are involved with JP Morgan. If you're with Webull, if you got a Webull account, guess what? You're invested with JP Morgan and you don't even realize it. So make sure you know who you're actually investing with, because that's important. You could be getting an option yield off the fact that you're even, and you're a customer. So you're invested in the same company that you're a customer of. So isn't that how the system of energy works, right? But that's another story for another day. Y'all already know how I do up here on One Step to Wealth. We gonna tell you everything. And stay tuned for the next Let's Talk Monetary episode, because we're gonna go in, and you know I ain't holding back. So let's see, you got PayPal, of course. A lot of people got PayPal businesses, receive donations and things like that. Come on, y'all. They take it's a merchant fee that comes out, you know, processing fee. You could be making that back. Square, I know for all those merchants out there, same thing. 1.5 processing fee, 2.5 processing fee. Come on, y'all, let's go. So this is just just breaking it down for you right here. Bitcoin, y'all want to be involved in some Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? You want to make some money. But this right here, you're not buying Bitcoin. You are going to invest in the ETF. The company is trading options of the stock Bitcoin that the stock market has exposure to. Okay? That's what that is. You're not holding Bitcoin, but you're going to make money off the fluctuation in price of Bitcoin. Same thing goes for all these ETFs. You're not invested in the actual company. You're not holding ownership shares. You are making money off the fluctuation in price because this company here manages options. Okay? They manage options. They trade options. You get to benefit off the fact that they trade options. So all you got to do is put the ETF in your account, in your brokerage account. Go ahead and put it in there. Just go buy it. And where you're going to buy it from, I already told you all the exchanges where you can go. Simple exchange. So, for example, Webull, of course, you could go put it in there. So let's just go. What I'm going to do, let me see. I'm going to just pull up, for example, I'm going to use a commodity. So we'll use Exxon or the GDX. I think GDX. Yeah, GDXY. See right there? That's the gold miner. So I'm going to show you something here. So we're going to do, boom. And let me see something right quick. I just want to show y'all. Put it right up there. And what was it? GDXY. GDXY. I know y'all see that price. $18. Okay. Now, if you want to know what it follows, see, you see the name up there. It's an option income strategy, ETF. Now, what I'm gonna show you. Whoops. This is the actual stock it's following. Right here, VanEck Gold Miners ETF. So the JDXY is that. Okay. Now, Microsectors has one. It's a leveraged ETN. So this is a company that also has investment in here, but they're ETN invested, not ETF. Okay, we'll talk about that on another day. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. But that's what I wanted to show you, that JDXY, this YieldMax that we talked about, is the company. They're trading this. They have exposure in the options of this. So I'm going to show you. This is an actual ETF. And you see the options. This is what they're investing in. Now, possibly, if I'm correct, they would be invested in something like this, a leap option, which they know they're going to make money off of long term, right? Let me just find out. Yeah, they going to 35. They're expected to go to 35. And what month? What this is 2026, okay? December 18, 2026. Options are heavily on it making to 35 within the next 2 years. So that's a long-term option that they'll be making money off of. That's probably making money right now. Maybe, maybe not. Let me see. Okay, the 37 is making something. You see that? That 37 is up. Let me see how much. And there's only 12 contracts even open for that one. That's highly interesting. But yeah, so it would be roughly about 900, anywhere between 8. So 897 was the last one. Was locked in at. But that's just to show you. So they could be heavily invested in the 35s, right? And then what they're doing is they have the exposure, so they're going to be making money. So they create another, so the ETF is created so that you can, at $18.91 per share, you can gain exposure to that ETF, right? Because that actual ETF option was that much. But how much is the price? Hold on, let me go back. All right, let me double back on that one. Price is $36.92 right now, okay? So that's the actual price of that ETF. So half the price, same exposure, and the yield is higher, okay? So it would even be smart just looking at this right here. We on the way up. Like, why wouldn't you invest in that? And you could buy the shares. You could just hold shares of it. Or you can actually buy the option that controls this. So let's look at the option. So $18.91 a share. Or right now the options chain is the liquidity is there. It's already priced in, is what we say. There's no indicator that anybody's even invested in it. There's really no bidders. Nobody ain't bid since these prices down here. So there's no new bidders on the market. So I probably wouldn't even get into this option. It's heavily stacked on the downside. So that means probably these options are probably being sold, right? So that's the way to make income on options, is to sell the options. The house always wins. So there's 3 ways to win and only 1 way to lose when you sell options. Look into it if you haven't. Let's see, do I have content? I might have like just a little bit of talking about it, but I want to stress the fact that you can tell just by the numbers, because the options has everything priced in. You can also use AI technology. If you go over to onesteptowealth.crypto on our blog, you'll actually see some tools up there that you can utilize for using AI to find you the best options. Okay, so if you wanted to know like what's the best option to take or whatever, you can go to our website. We have Trade Algo up there. Look under the tab that says AI. Click on that. Go ahead and set you up a free account to utilize Trade Algo. It's in its beta phase right now, but it's a pretty good AI that helps you find the best options. What are your best calls to take? Anything. Just ask it anything. Try it out. We put things up there so everybody can try it out and understand what you're actually utilizing. And it's all great products and tools that we all should be using and having access to. So it's right there at the click of a finger, click of a button, whatever. You know, that's what we do. So just wanted to point that out. So as you see, you know, it would probably be better just go ahead and grab a couple shares. It's going up. It's in the middle. It's in the point of a breakout right now. Just to let you know, this is daily chart, but within the next few days, we see in breakout status all day. And hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the content. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe for more content like this. Links are in the bio for all the different products and services we offer. Definitely head over to the community tab and check out what we have, information that we post on the community tab, just things to make you think, things to consider, and all sorts of the nature. So definitely check that out, and just have a good time over there. onesteptowealth.crypto is going to open up a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of products, tools, and services that are at your disposal for free. Have a good time. Make sure you tell somebody that knows somebody that needs this information. It's for you. It should have been given to you a long time ago, but it is what it is. We're here. We're here now. You got it. Don't waste it. All right. Talk to y'all later. See you on the next one. Get out there and get y'all some guap. All right. Holla at you in the next one. Peace and blessings, y'all.